Argentina qualified in third place in the CONMEBOL round robin, but their 19 goals scored was lower than all but one team of the 10, Bolivia. Only Brazil conceded fewer, though. The world's best, Lionel Messi, scored 7 of Argentina's 19. Argentina, appearing in their 17th World Cup and twice winners in 78 and 86, are managed by Jorge Sampaoli, and he's been as unpredictable as ever. Argentina have played a 4-3-3, a 4-4-2, and most recently a 3-3-3-1 in a friendly defeat to Nigeria, and a 4-2-3-1 in a thumping by Spain and a win against Italy. The question of how Argentina will play is therefore more complex than style or selection. Sampaoli's constant tinkering means that possibly even the players have no idea. Looking at the squad, a 4-2-3-1 or even the unusual 3-3-3-1 look like sensible choices. In the former, Lucas Biglia and Eva Banega can take the pivot roles, as Banega has also played in the deeper role in the 3-3-3-1. Angel Di Maria or Giovanni Lo Celso can play left wing or in the wide role in the 3-3-3-1, with Boca's Christian Pavon on the right. That assumes Lionel Messi will play as a 10 behind Sergio Aguero, but Messi could also play on the right with Dybala behind Aguero. Argentina will play quick, possession-based football, getting it wide quickly, stretching the pitch and looking to get their star men into space. Everything will depend on Sampaoli's choices, and how a defence that only really counts Nicolas Otamendi as outstanding will play. They could genuinely be tournament challengers, or they could fail to progress from a tough group. Nothing would be much of a surprise with this side. Croatia qualified as runners-up in Group I, which also featured their World Group D opponents Iceland, who topped the group. Croatia then saw off Greece 4-1 on aggregate in the playoffs, with 5 goals in the process for Mario Mandzukic of Juventus. Fiorentina's Nikola Kalinic and Hoffenheim's Andrej Kramaric scored 3 each. Croatia have been unsettled in the dugout, and coach Zlatko Dalic was brought in to replace Ante Čačić to secure the win that got Croatia to the playoffs, which he then safely navigated. He sets Croatia up in a 4-3-3 come 4-2-3-1, with one central midfielder, either Luka Modric or Ivan Rakitic, pushing up to support attacks from a defensive 4-3-3. Croatia press high, with the central midfield roaming forwards and the fullbacks getting up in support. Mandzukic plays as a wide left target man for Juventus, but he can play through the middle or right. Ivan Perisic is also a superb option on the left, and Kalinic and Kramaric are predatory strikers who work hard in the channels. This allows Croatia to make their 4-3-3 lopsided should Mandzukic play on the right to accommodate Perisic, as seems likely. Croatia are not without issues. For all their quality, Mateo Kovacic has not impressed as a holder for Real Madrid, as he's better going forwards, as is Inter's Marcelo Brozovic. Milan Badelj is the squad's only natural defensive midfielder, while Croatia's most naturally talented centre-back, Tinjedvaj, is young and unlikely to get the nod over more experienced but less talented colleagues. Croatia could go far in this tournament, but an early setback against Nigeria, which is perfectly possible, could see them bow out in frustration. Iceland will be hoping that their UEFA qualification set the tone for this group, as they topped Group I, which also featured Croatia. They beat their Group D opponents 1-0 at home, lost away, but 4 goals from Gylfi Sigurdsson and 3 from Alfred Finnbogason saw the 2016 Euro surprise package safely through to Russia. Heimar Hallgrímsson, former dentist and joint manager with the now departed Lars Lagerbäck, sets Iceland up as a 4-4-2. They're compact, superbly drilled, and attack astutely from a strong defensive pose. Think Burnley, but everyone's surname ends in Son. Iceland can also play a 4-4-1-1, which simply means pushing Gylfi Sigurdsson, the team's creative outlet, higher, while the 2 flanking midfielders still provide width but try to support the lone striker more assertively. Cardiff City's Aaron Gunnarsson will drop in and offer an outball to the back 4, while Sigurdsson pushes higher up the pitch. The attacks will come mostly from out wide, with Burnley's Johan Berg Gudmundsson and Villa's Bakir Bjarnason getting forwards to deliver long crosses in. Sigurdsson will lurk around the edge of the box or drop to facilitate players moving out wide. Iceland do not have a top-class striker, so goals might be an issue, but Sigurdsson's set pieces will always pose a threat. They will not be easy to break down either, and skipper Gunnarsson leads a hard-working side. Watch out for young PSV striker or winger Albert Gudmundsson, who has 3 goals in 4 Iceland starts, a good predatory instinct, and can score with both feet. Iceland will be a very tough nut to crack in what might be the hardest group to call. Nigeria comfortably topped a very tough CAF Group B, seeing off Zambia, Cameroon and Algeria to progress to Russia. Chelsea's Victor Moses top scored with 3, while Arsenal's Alex Iwobi and Leicester City's Kelechi Iheanacho netted twice. Under Gernot Röhr, another well-travelled manager in Africa, Nigeria play a 4-3-3 full of pace and direct attacking ability. The central midfield of Ugeni Unazi, Wilfred Ndidi and former Chelsea stalwart John Obi Mikel, who skippers the side, is rock solid but are all capable of springing long passes from deep, and Mikel especially will push up. Nigeria will play direct football, looking to exploit the pace and trickery of their wide players. Victor Moses, who plays a more advanced role than he does for Chelsea, Ahmed Musa and Alex Iwobi. Up front, either Iheanacho or Odion Ighalo, who had one exceptional season for Watford in the Premier League, will act as a focal point, looking to burst beyond the line and profit from crosses. There's a lot to like about this Nigerian side going forwards, but their defence and goalkeeper are unconvincing at the highest level. Nigeria will have to rely on their midfield doing a lot of protecting, then rapid transitions forwards. But their approach works well with the players they have, and it's tried and tested. Young Ghent winger Moses Simon should get a chance to impress from the bench, while Alex Iwobi could cement a lead role for club and country on the big stage. Nigeria do have enough to progress from this group. An upset against either Argentina or Croatia is not off the cards.